Hey,
Live.
look, who's back? The three of us, and it is Wednesday.
Wow, we are full throttle Wednesdays. I'm having myself a hard seltzer. What are you drinking there, Justin?
Ooh, hard seltzer. I'm feeling the summer vibes with the Coney Island Beach beer.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
Well,
Sarah?
I didn't realize this was a fucking party, so I have
What?
water. I have water in a copper cup with something.
Ooh, but the minerals in there are gonna fuck up your insides. It's perfect.
It's
Really?
good.
Is that real?
No, I don't know. not
No,
really.
no.
Every time I drink out of this cup, I go, I hope this is okay.
Yeah, good. Well, I'm glad I just added a little bit of scare to the kickoff of the show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, truly. Folks, welcome to Characters Welcome, the best goddamn character show on this side of the rectangles. You might be watching from our YouTube page, which has tons of videos. You might be watching from the JFL Facebook page. In this case, you'll be asking, why isn't this John Mulaney in a minute?
Yeah. A person without controversy in the last week or 6 months. So I'm sure you want to hear what he's got to say. But instead, you're hearing us, and it's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. Speaking of fun, what have you all been up to these past couple weeks? Anything exciting? Wild or crazy?
Ooh. Sarah just had a sidewalk sale that we absolutely crushed.
Okay, I hate that you call it a sidewalk sale.
Is that not cool?
I was
What
a
is
part of a maker's market.
A Maker's Market?
There was
Sponsored by Maker's Mark?
No,
Yeah.
there was 100 booths, and it was sponsored by Dave's Lesbian Bar, which is a bar they're trying to open in Astoria.
Very cool.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you sold many items.
I sold many an item. It went better than I thought, and now
Stevie was there.
uh,
Stevie was there.
say it again.
Stevie was there.
Oh yeah, Stevie came up to pick up a pair of coasters, baby.
Oh, hell yeah, Stevie. Stevie is single-handedly sending Justin's kids to college.
Yeah, 100%.
Because all the money famously goes to Justin's kids.
See? She just wanted to come check out. It's going really well. She's like, hey, I'm thinking Dartmouth. So, Stevie, I'm so sorry.
Stevie, you're in big trouble. Oh, and the kid definitely hit leave studio. For
Absolutely.
Sure.
Or unplug the internet or something similar.
If folks couldn't have made it to that Maker's Market / garage fun money exchange place, where could they get some of your products anyway?
They could go to my Instagram, which is at Sarah Smallwood Parsons, and I be posting stuff on there. I refuse to make an Etsy because it's going to make it not fun anymore.
Well, and also
then it becomes a job.
Speaking of controversy, Etsy is also I think taking a gigantic percentage of people's money or something.
Wow.
Up. So we don't like Etsy now.
Yeah, no, I only sell my stuff on the street.
Hell yeah.
You're right, but it's not a sidewalk sale.
I do it to connect with the people.
That's nice.
Yes, it's true.
Eric, what have you been up to?
Not much. Honestly, not much.
Okay.
Not much. Working.
Okay.
Been working at the bar, hanging out. Oh, I am very excited. Okay, here's my big news. Rescued this bird of paradise, a plant from an office.
Plant. When you said bird, I was like, you welcomed your mortal enemy into your home? Any bird?
So I rescued this huge plant, and it was they were going to throw it in a dumpster. I grabbed it. It was on the windiest day in Brooklyn, and 85% of these beautiful long stems snapped on the way to my apartment, which sucks.
Oh, no.
So I was like, this shit is dead. Cut to now, I'm putzing around on that thing. 4 leaves are coming out of this bed.
Wow.
Huge.
She's thriving. She's thriving. She's in her feet.
She's thriving.
She got her group back.
She is gigantic. I don't know if we can.
Let's see this.
It'll be quick.
No, I love a walkthrough. It's great. It's like the Muppet Show.
Can y'all see this?
Holy shit, that
Eric,
is
I
big.
love that it's right where my bird of paradise was.
What your bird of paradise?
Nice. That was a huge bird of paradise.
No, I know what you're talking about. There it is. Now you can look at it though.
That is
fucking enormous.
Look at that one leaf right there. You see it?
God.
That's a freshie.
That's new. That's a freshie. But yeah,
so you get it. You get what it's like to be a proud parent.
Exciting. Wow, nice boxers.
There's your butt.
So that's the plant. It's pretty nice.
What is this scam you're running here? It's a butt scam. It's a classic butt scam.
Classic.
Classic.
Butt
You
scam.
just butt scammed us. I can't believe you. I'm shocked.
I got you. Folks, I think we should really just
let's kick it up. I guess I won't talk about the sage jelly I made today, but it was hard to make the pectin
sage jelly.
No, it's actually sage flower jelly because I have been I have a garden and I've been taking some flowers out of it.
Wow.
But that's just a quick update. Let's go into the show.
Nobody's thinking about that. Fuck that.
Fuck that. You just showed a plant. I was showing my version of that. I also put my kid into the camera. She's like, that's basically a crime.
All right. Yeah, it is a crime. Speaking of should be a crime, we are welcoming someone who is medium unpopular right now. I'm interested to hear what they have to say. Please welcome to the Rectangles, Senator Amico.
Yeah. What is the problem, Junie? What's the problem?
Sorry, Senator, please.
Thank you. Well, being a United States Senator, I know my health care is top of the line, but nonetheless, I appreciate you doing a virtual visit on such short notice, Doc. Yeah, well, symptoms started yesterday when I was meeting with the Parents for Child Access to Mysterious Weaponry Super PAC. Sure, I remember what I was saying. It was my favorite part of my speech, right? Women should not have jobs. Cops are cool and safe. Queer folk have a secret devil language created by ancient gnomes that still live in the northeast corner of Delaware. It's called RuPaul. Oh my God. It's happening again. It's like a pit of bad swirling around in my mind stomach. Ooh, it's coming up through my head. Ooh. Shame? You're telling me I'm feeling shame for the first time in my life? Well, what causes it? Understanding that my actions have consequences. Damn it, I knew I shouldn't have started listening to NPR. I only started because I thought it stood for National Patriot, The Rock. I fucking love The Rock. But shame, Doc, I just didn't think I had that bone in my body. I mean, I gerrymandered my district so bad it looks like a pair of ovaries. I sure as hell regulated like one. When I was a kid, Doc, I used to go to the zoo, sneak into the koala enclosures, just so I could suplex those little fuckers real slow for hours on end. The happiest times of my life. I once hired a team of handsome men to incept my own brother into being scared of babies just because I thought it would be funny. And you know what? It's funny as hell. Family reunions are fucked up now. Best 50 grand I ever spent. Oh, ooh, there it is. Ooh, it's like a little goblin inside my squiggly pink is jumping around and clapping his little hands, saying all the bad stuff that I usually throw at other people, but he's saying them back to me. How do I treat it, Doc? Can you just like pew, pew, shoot it out of me or something? Just kill the organ that has the shame in it? Be a better person, Doc? I say this with all due respect for you and your profession. But if you ever suggest something so obtuse ever again, I'll cut off your fingies one by one, put them on a Gucci necklace, and make my intern, Darren, wear them to Starbucks when he picks up my daily non-fat, sugar-free quintuple shot white mocha with caramel and extra wet cream on top. You don't understand, Doc. Everything I have is because I have no moral conscience. Right? If I start feeling bad about stuff, my life will be over, okay? My timeshare on Little St. James, poof, gone. My collection of bow ties made from endangered baby otters, gone. My secret stash of stem cells that I slurp up like crab bisque before I play golf with the fellas. I haven't helped the CIA topple dozens of sovereign nations over the last 4 decades just so I could feel shame, all right? I did it so I could make powerful enough connections to have all 28 of my DUIs expunged. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I need my bisque. Where's my bisque? Oh, so good.
Oh,
You want it, Doc? Oh, sorry, it's virtual. You know, I drink it for the health benefits, but it is delicious. Look, becoming a better person is just out of the question for me, Doc. What else you got? Nothing. Okay, that's it. World Senator Amico. You mean I'm cursed to live out the rest of my life benefiting from brazen corruption, destroying the planet, exacerbating wealth inequality, militarizing the police, making sure people can't afford to go to the doctor, and doing absolutely nothing to make the lives of my constituents better in any meaningful way? And I just feel kind of bad about it? Oh my God. I'm a Democrat.
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Very, very good. What's up, Jordan? How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. That salsa was pretty delicious.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Really
I saw you wipe it on the sleeves of that white shirt, and you nearly gave me a heart attack.
I got it for like $6, so it was a
Wow.
calculated decision. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a stain you'll remember. You'll remember this moment.
Everybody needs
exactly,
a Philly shirt.
Yeah.
I like this comment from Kevin Wilcox. It seems like shame turns him into Yosemite Sam. That is very true.
That's the danger.
Love that. Love that.
Very.
Ooh, he was a real shame monster.
He was a rootin' tootin' shameful kind of guy. What have you been up to, Jordan? How's it going?
It's going well. I mean, apart from the world sort of falling apart at the seams and all of the various things that it currently is. But I had a show, first in-person sketch show of 2022 last Saturday. It was great, super fun.
That's
Awesome.
good.
And I've got a couple other things coming up, which I'm really excited about. I'm gonna go visit family like next week, and things are good personally. That is.
Oh yeah. You from a big family or a little family?
Little-ish. I just have one brother.
Me too.
And both my parents are still around.
Great.
You asked a question about my brother?
Well.
Yeah, what's up with your brother, man?
Man, I can tell you some fucking stories about Mike.
Could you actually?
It's all just a ruse.
Could you get him in? We'd love to talk to him.
Yeah.
Is he an older brother or a younger brother?
He is an older brother, which is
that's
why I
figured,
became a
because
comedian.
he's actually going up next. He's gonna do the same piece, but he wants to do it like a little bit better than you.
You do it better. You
Just
will.
classic older brother move.
Oh God! I'll never escape. Escape. Yeah.
Now, is that a green screen behind you?
No.
No.
This is my fucked up bedroom. I thought I had more. I had more stuff on the wall, but I thought it would be fun to like make it sort of empty, like sort of like psychopath, Republican center, like empty apartment.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, no bad.
Usually I have stuff all over the place. Okay.
That's right. Oh man,
it's a much more useful beige screen. If you want to have your character really pop, you need to really put it up in the full beige experience.
Yeah, if anything, I should get a pink wall to sort of fit my natural pink hue.
Just
kind
manage.
of blend in.
Yeah,
it is true. Conservatives don't have a lot of decoration. They're like, I don't need anything. I just want nothing, a blanket, just a sheet. Just the television I occasionally turn on and yell at.
Yeah, that and then like mega yachts and country club memberships and all that stuff.
Those are the things.
Yo, shout out in the comments. We have Beth is celebrating you. She claims to be a family member.
That's my Aunt Beth. Hey,
Yeah.
we love Aunt Beth. Folks. We love Aunt Beth.
Aunt Beth. Yeah, confetti for Aunt Beth.
Hell yeah.
So you already told us that you just did a live show. Plug those shows you have coming up. Let's hear about them.
I have another sketch show coming up June 25th at the Pit Loft. It is with my Boogie Manja team called The Right Stuff. You can follow us on Instagram at The Right Stuff _NYC, I believe it is.
Nice.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah.
Very funny folks.
Nice.
Other than that, I'm chilling. So
Great.
Yep.
Well, Meat Prank, thank you so much for being here. That piece is so good, so tight.
So good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, can't wait to see more of that and more of you. We really appreciate you, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, come back. That piece is only getting more topical every minute.
Yep. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Okay, we'll see you, buddy.
Later, Jordan.
That was so good.
So good.
So fun.
Right?
Did you guys hear some parenting I was doing? Briefly?
We just heard you.
Yeah, we heard a little bit of yelling.
We just heard you begging to know what was your child's
That really was more like a beg.
Yeah.
You
That's just a little window into how it goes. It's vacillating between like, I'm an authority here to please do this for me, 3-year-old. It's great. It's not embarrassing that happened for me personally.
We love it.
Yeah.
So funny. God, I really do think we're having such a good time here, but I do think we probably just need to blast right into our next character. What do you say?
Maybe, yeah.
Not a bad idea. Well, let's just say real quick, if you would like to support any of this work and support shame in the conservative party here in America, please hit us up on our business Venmo. We will make sure that goes to the performers, goes to our lovely tech Jorge. And if you, as a benefit, whatever you put in the comments, we will read aloud on the show. So like, feel free, say what you feel. We will read it aloud. It could be anything. It could be what you would call it, Sarah's sale, if not a sidewalk sale. It could be yelling at me for even using those words, even though it did take place on a sidewalk. So it's not a crazy thing to say.
It took place on the road, actually. It was a road sale.
Road sale? Okay.
Yeah.
Very dangerous. A very dangerous.
Risky.
It was, yeah. We did have an older Greek gentleman come and yell at us, which was fun.
Who was he wanted to use the street?
Yeah, he said,
this is my street.
I have the world's widest car coming through.
Yeah. I mean, that is is that a stereotype? I don't know. Greek men have the widest cars.
Greek men and their wide cars, am I right?
I got you.
All right. We should go to our next character.
Yes, so sorry.
I'm pumped for this one. Speaking of, maybe, I don't know. Another word for these things are farmers markets, correct?
Ooh.
No, that's for food.
Okay.
Right.
We're
Eric and I are really struggling to understand your life, Sarah. And I appreciate you slowly educating us over this time about what it actually is going on. That's for food.
You can think of it as a craft fair.
A craft fair.
Gotcha.
A flea market. A flea market would be probably closer.
I do know flea market.
It was like a table economy.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
I was a full-on vendor with a table and everything.
Oh, like an in-person Venmo. Got it. Yeah. I think I understand it.
Perfect. Marianne, stop self-promoting. Nobody wants to go to your stuff when you self-promote. Okay.
Wow, Eric, taking a moment to just slander someone in the comments. Literally, we just finished a self-promotion, and you're tearing into Marianne.
I don't want other people self-promoting. We self-promote. Other people don't self-promote. Folks, you have heard of the farmer, yes, but please welcome to the rectangle, the farmer's daughter.
Yeah.
Now, Bessie, quit your fussing and eat your hay. Why, hello, handsome stranger. I'm Lilybud, the farmer's daughter. My daddy doesn't like me talking to boys, even though I'm 18 and all, but if you need a warm place to sleep, you're welcome to the barn. I just need to finish these chores, starting with churning this butter right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just got to start real nice and slow to get it extra creamy. Okay, and then you got to put your back into it, you know? You really got to go for it, otherwise the milk will curdle. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, I do have arthritis. Oh, God. Whew. Got all nice and sweaty. A kiss? Why, I've never kissed anyone's lips before. Unless, of course, you count Bessie's vag lips. I've kissed those accidentally once or twice when I'm inseminating her. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to milk Bessie. Pa'll be awful mad if I don't. Do you want to help me? That's right. Just gently wrap those big veiny hands around her soft pink teats and squeeze them ever so lightly. Give them a good, oh wow. Oh, I'm all wet. Oh, Bessie's milk is all over me. Unless, of course, she still has cow milk fever, then it's probably pus. Yeah, that's definitely pus. Wow, there's a lot in there. Now I can't stop. She could get an infection. Okay. Whew. There. Now, I better get off these wet clothes. Take me, stranger. Take me right here on this hay bale, right in front of all the hay mites that nested inside of it. And don't worry, baby. I got some udder cream that'll heal those bites up in 2 to 4 weeks. Wait, where are you going? Well, better get started on the fertilizer. Those piles of pig shit ain't gonna collect themselves.
Oh my God. Sarah Smallwood
Parsons giving us upsetting one of the strangest myths in 20th century America.
Let me also say, Jordan in the tech before this was like, is it okay if I show salsa on here? I don't want to be too and Sarah's like milking a pussy udder less than 15 minutes later.
As much as the pussy udder was gross, the veiny hands of this man, not my favorite image.
Listen, are you attracted to men? If not, then you don't get the veiny hands thing. You don't get it.
But I'm not. Are you saying that's an attractive quality?
Yeah, veiny hands.
Look how
really?
hot.
You've been working with them so much, you know, that they're just bursting. There's so much blood in that dude.
You've been playing video games with them.
Let me explain something.
Yeah.
Women are attracted to men based on how much blood they have and how obvious it is that they have blood.
I don't know if working harder makes your hands.
That's why people are always
veinier.
having sex at the blood drive, you know?
It's true.
Yeah.
And it's more of like a blood flea market, though, right? It's
absolutely.
A blood.
How dare I say drive?
It's a blood table selling thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that'd be a good one for the live show?
The farmers thing?
Farmer's
What if
daughter?
you're like, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if we were
definitely.
like, Sarah, just stay afterwards a little bit.
Stay
We'll just
afterwards.
talk about it.
Yeah, that's when the scolding. That's what you guys don't see out there is the scolding that happens after we end the show. Well, I think it would be, especially like the commitment of you squirting yourself here, where we could like barely see it. Doing that live,
can't see it much at all.
yeah, you can see a sheen on your body
But
afterwards.
I wanted the stream, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
a hard. I wanted a hard stream.
a hard stream.
You know.
Well, let me also throw out this idea that was a thing. Here's a thing, I guess, of like
Yeah,
a sexy farmer's daughter that you like. Your car breaks down and the farmer helps you, and you like fuck his daughter. It's like
then he chases you with a shotgun.
It's like, who's like, God, I wish that would happen to me. It involves a car accident, getting murdered by a farmer who famously bury bodies wherever they land.
It's a fantasy, you know.
Yeah,
it's a fantasy. But yeah, working on a farm. A lot of my friends when I was younger worked on farms. So I worked on farms, and that shit hard.
Yeah. Oh, working on a farm? Yeah, no,
yeah,
for real.
Not as sexy as you think.
No. And that's why it's definitely only a fantasy, because otherwise people aren't like, you know who I want to fuck? Farmers. All the farmers. It has to be like a farmer adjacent person who's like, oh, I'm really attracted to the farmer's cousin who lives in New York City, who is like very good cosmopolitan, enjoys martinis, that kind
of thing. But can farm, but left because he didn't want
could farm. If
he can, choose a great farm. And when they get in trouble, he might just quit his FIDI job and go to hell, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
In this
soft, The soft, veinless, fide hands will go back to the farm and till the earth.
Oh,
Veinless hands. Just a real quick shout out to we already have people throwing money at the Venmo. We've got Darren Schultz. I'm Darren, the senator's intern. He's already taking some of my thingies. Send help.
Also,
So that's a crop.
Someone just posted Farmers Only, which is a dating app for farmers.
But that's farmers getting with each other. Like
True.
Which that's lovely because it's hard to meet people. I did grow up in the country near farms, and farmers there's not a hang. There's not a real hang sesh.
farmers don't hang.
Right. No, they're too busy farming.
Yeah, they like work in the very early morning, and in history would just start drinking hard cider, and then they'd be drunk and go to sleep.
Great.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, we got a future farmer right here. And let me also shout out Robin Richmond. I don't know what kind of message to put here. Pee pee poo poo ha. She threw in $20 for
Whoa! Thank you so much.
Hey.
That is $5 per pee and $5 per poo. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
That's right. And that's how we keep our books.
Yeah, it's yes, absolutely.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, actually, while Sarah's gone, we talked earlier about how conservatives decorate their house. Now, my sister is, I don't know if I might have showed this before, but my sister, she's not conservative. She is liberal, but I do think she decorates like a conservative. I went back to her place over Thanksgiving, and you know those live, laugh, love signs that hang up? My sister had the most, it is the most Cronenberg monstrosity of, this is the final boss of a live, laugh sign. And you think you have an idea in your head of what it looks like. Jorge, could you put that up for us, please?
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
What a disaster.
What? Look at it next to it. It is as large as a doorway.
They stuck these signs together.
No, it's one sign, though. That is one sign.
I can't imagine reading this in one sitting. It's like drinking a bowl of sugar. Like you got to read one little section a day. This is a lifetime sign.
It looks like it was made as a prop for a movie about like people that never left their hometown and what their house was.
Yes. Now can we each pick out a fave real quick and then shout them out?
Let's throw that back in there. All right. I'm Snuggle When You Sleep.
See, I was also going to pick Snuggle When You Sleep. I'll let you have it. Because I'm going to go with Forgive Quickly, written in cursive that makes it the hardest to read on the.
It seems like an afterthought to Forgive Quickly.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the hug, hold hands, kiss with the little dashes in between.
Hug, hold hands, kiss. In that order. Hey, guys, let's fuck, marry, kill, hug, hold hands, and kiss.
It doesn't specify who is meant to be doing this, you know?
Yeah. Cousins.
I would kill, hold hands. I would fuck, kiss. I would marry, hug. Yeah.
That's nice. You would kill, hold hands. Wow.
Kill, hold hands.
I would kill Love Lives Here.
Yeah. Love lives here. Love is the more you look at it, the more you get lost in it.
Forgive quickly.
Forgive quickly.
Never forget.
Also, it's such an afterthought. That should be at the bottom. I don't want to. We don't want to rewrite this.
Like, the laugh is so abrasively large and just like.
Do you know what I want on this? I want like a button you push and then like 20 more fold down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
Yes. I want one that just says in the middle, go fuck yourself. Just want to really show us the other side, you know?
Did you read the sign? Did you really read it?
Yeah, exactly. It's a test.
All right. And speaking of go fuck yourself, let's move on to our next character. Someone who is, I would say, in a lot of ways, fucked. They are fucked.
It's a bad position, but this is the kind of person that I would love to be just right alongside in this situation. I think we can all agree on that. So please welcome out to the Rectangles, a stand-up comic marooned on a desert island.
Whoa!
Hey, how's nobody doing tonight?
Bad to still be here. This ever happened to you? You're collecting oysters in a rock pool, and all of a sudden a bunch of sea lions chases you away because it's their mating season? Like I want to see that anyway. I mean, maybe I snuck a couple looks. All right, I was watching them. Fine, I went to that beach so I could jerk off to sea lions. Okay, big fucking deal. I'm marooned on a desert island. I've already masturbated to everything else I possibly could. You get the sea lions pretty quick, believe me. Right after 2 sand dunes that look like boobs and a tree trunk that just has kind of a nice slope to it. Anybody else hear that weird music that's coming from behind the waterfall? It is music. It's not earthly, but and I think it is a trap, but I kind of like it. I'm gonna check it out. Let's see. What's in the news? Oh yeah, I have no idea. What's the news? Help. Help is the news. Which reminds me, a memo to the Bermuda Triangle. I could use a little more of the Bermuda part, like the cruise ships and the tiki bars, a little less of the triangle part, which is just sharp shit everywhere I step. But I am dating. It's funny. I've noticed my preferences have changed a little bit since I've been here. Like, I used to be into bookish women, librarian types. And now I'm mostly into coconuts. Coconuts. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where I would say I'm coconut sexual. I like them hairy too. But I try to stay open-minded. I feel like I swipe right a lot. Yeah. I mean, mostly at predators trying to get into my cave. Swipe right, swipe left, frantically claw and kick. It's a good workout, because I'm trying to take care of myself, trying to be healthy. I quit drinking. It was just for the first 2 days before I found water, but I still counted as a win. And I've been doing a Whole30. Have you heard of this? It's the thing where you dig a hole and then check it 30 times a day to see if any animals fell into it. It hasn't really been working. It worked one time, though, actually. It worked one time. Caught a wild boar. You heard of these? You ever have one of these wild boar? Delicious. But you got to cook it the whole way, right? You got to cook the boar the whole way. Because if you don't, and you just kind of dig in because you're literally starving, then later that night, the decapitated head starts talking and you're like, I should have cooked it the whole way. Here's the thing about getting sand in your penis hole. Do not try to get it out with your hands. Because guess what? Your hands have sand on them. Take it from me, someone who's learned the hard way. I've had a couple grains that have been up there since day one. Hopefully one of these days I'll pee out a pearl. That'd be fun. Okay, let's talk about race for a second. Because this occurred to me the other day. I have got to be the worst white colonist in history ever. Because I've been here for several months and I have yet to oppress a single native. Unless you count coconuts. In that case, I've committed a genocide. But you guys have been great. You can catch me every Thursday at my cave or any other night ever at my cave. Be good, tip your bartender, and if you see a sexy sea lion, just make sure they're unattached, okay? Good night.
Yay!
Wow, so good. Thomas Whittington, everyone.
Whittington.
Hi, Thomas.
Wow.
Great wig.
Guys.
That was great. Now that was a Pete Davidson impression, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm thinking, now that he's leaving SNL, it's finally my time. And
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna want to just slot him, replace him with another Pete Davidson.
Yeah, definitely.
How did you get Pauly Shore to sell you his hair?
He's broke. He's really broke. So
He's out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Full Shore.
$2. No, this is actually, it's cost a little more than $2 from Amazon. Not too much more. Thanks, Daddy Bezos.
Yeah,
It's a full wig.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a beard too. I know. Don't ask why the Castaway has really long hair, but it's perfectly clean.
Self-care. You gotta
That's
take care of
funny.
yourself.
Yeah.
Find a sharp rock, shave.
Exactly.
Shave daily.
Could there be
Shell?
a character that's like a guy who can't grow a beard on a desert island?
That'd be
That's
fun.
good.
He's just so mad about it.
He's like, I thought it was my time.
Everything's set
It's
up.
like they're getting rescued and they're like, what do you think of my beard?
Yeah.
So feisty.
Yeah. So, I noticed anything different about me? Yeah.
What have you been up to, man? What have you been doing?
Well, not much. I had COVID, which I think I got when I was hanging out with you bunch.
What is
Hey!
this? Is this an attack? Huh?
Let's
Yeah.
just say it
You
could
should
have
be
been.
more careful, Justin.
It could have been from us. It could have been. I will say at the bar, there were times where you were, I think, on the floor. of
Yeah,
the bar.
literally
We're
on the floor.
So,
Yeah. So
I
maybe
had my necklace on that said cunt. You were on
Yeah.
fire,
You're
I
on
was,
fire.
I wasn't exactly social distancing. I do have some blame. No, but it sucks, right? I mean, Jesus, like it's just, I mean, and everybody has it now. So many people have it now, obviously in New York.
Yeah, I had it like a month ago.
Yeah.
I've never had it.
you said
Really?
you told us you had.
I don't have no.
Uh-oh.
What
We
did I
got
tell you?
ourselves.
You just got fucking caught. You told you.
What did I tell you? I've never said I had COVID. I might have said I'm sick. I need to get tested and see if it's COVID. I've never said I have COVID.
Okay.
How dare you come for me? For my name, for my brand.
Fair enough.
Sarah, and then maybe you
That's
never
pretty
get
amazing,
COVID.
actually.
Yeah, well, it's we're at these outdoor table swaps or whatever. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
Open air.
Yeah. No, well, now it's summer and everyone will just be outside all the time, shirtless and carefree. So
Wow.
Yeah, you're invincible now.
COVID break. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, it was actually, I would say, I didn't have like terrible COVID, but it wasn't nice, but it was, so for that reason it was worth it. If it had been really bad, it wouldn't have been worth it. But,
You sound like a character who just got pulled off a desert island. It's like,
right.
It was hard, but it was worth it. I'm
Yeah.
really connected with myself.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to deliver this FedEx package to a random sculptor in the middle of America.
Yeah.
Spoiler for the end of Castaway. Thomas, what else have you been working on outside of holistic health?
Oh man. Well, not much, honestly. Just excited to be here, doing a new character, rough as it is, and just getting some new stuff out. Yeah, I would say I've been pretty lazy recently, so
It's okay.
yeah.
It's good.
Thanks for asking, Dad.
I mean, that character is really great. It's really
so
fun.
funny.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, but no, Jen, my wife, is working on a novel. I feel like that means the giveaway that I don't have anything going on. I talk about what my wife is doing, but she's working on a novel, and just to make me feel even worse. I think that's the reason.
Yeah, she's not even writing anything. She just is rubbing it in.
Yeah,
Working on a novel that has to be so hard for you. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I know, and I tell her that every night. Like, you know how hard this is for me? No, but it's exciting. I read some pages; they were really great, and are it's
you
a process famously? So
yeah. Are you secretly a character in the novel? Have you read any pages and been like, "This is something that I do"?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I've avoided being in this one so far, although I'm probably not self-aware to recognize myself anyway. So,
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, dig from Thomas to Thomas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa,
Thomas
that
Burns.
Dig.
Very
Don't let Thomas get off too easy here.
The roast master general of Thomas.
Wow.
Right.
Well, do you have any shows coming up or anything you want to plug?
Actually, yes, I have a show June 13th at it's a squirrel show.
Nice.
I actually don't even know what it's called, but it's at 9 p.m. at Under St. Mark's. And it's a musical character show. So I'm going to do another character that's musical, apparently. So.
Oh yeah.
Are we going to see the
veteran?
No. I want to do something new, but yeah. But
That's such a funny piece.
I do have another thing that I can bitch out with. So I do have that.
Before you do the show, come back to it here.
All right.
Give it a run.
There we go. Yeah. Just use all these poor people at home as my guinea pigs.
Perfect. Yeah. Yes, it does.
That's not what we call it, but yeah, sure, I guess.
Thank you so much
for doing the show, Thomas.
Yeah,
love you guys. Thanks for having me.
Love you too. Bye.
See you, Thomas. Later.
So
Oh
funny.
my God.
Just so
What a
funny.
guy.
So good.
The actual guy.
Oh, great. I've become my true self.
Oh, snuggle when you sleep.
I
Forgive
feel
quickly.
attacked.
Love
You feel attacked. It's nice. These are nice. These are the tattoos we're getting when we meet next time we meet up.
Love it.
I'll get snuggle when you sleep on my. I'll get a chest piece. Snuggle when you sleep.
I'll put
Just
love
like a name tag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do forgive quickly, doubled up on my nuts. Forgive and then quickly right underneath. Wow.
Wow.
I'm doing love lives here with an arrow to some funny place on my body. You know.
That's really good.
And a lot of funny places on bodies.
Love lives here.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I think we should pop our next character up. What do you say?
Let's do it.
We
Crack
should.
it open like a fresh
I mean,
coldie.
I'll do it if you don't mind.
Please.
I'm so excited for this next one. Please welcome an urban gardener.
Woo!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen.
I am an urban gardener. I spend hundreds of dollars every spring on plants to grow vegetables I could buy at a store for pennies. I've turned a small corner of my outdoor space into a veritable fuckfest of tomatoes, cucumbers, and carrots. None of the herbs I grow taste right. The cilantro tastes like old cigarettes. The dill tastes like how Johnny Depp and Amber Heard talk to each other. And the basil tastes like my downstairs neighbor's dog piss. I cracked that case exactly how you think I did. I drank his piss from the source. I am an urban gardener. I got started by buying a bunch of dirt from a graveyard down the street. And because of that, my eggplants are haunted by a very angry Jerry Orbach. I don't use conventional fertilizer because I am legally barred from purchasing it due to my checkered past. I'm a disgraced Dartmouth professor who was fired for drinking dog urine. Now I make my own fertilizer by harvesting pubic hair from the subway. The raspberries taste bad. I am an urban gardener. At parties, I start every conversation by saying, I am an urban gardener. It gives me the power to be condescending to anyone. A Park Slope Co-op member? Yup. A CSA having wannabe? Yup. The barefoot Contessa? Put some shoes on, bitch. I'm actually bad at gardening. My plants die immediately or grow all weird and crooked like a wizard's penis. When people come over to my house, I secretly plant a bunch of vegetables in the ground that I bought at the local grocery store. Then I invite them outside and casually say, potatoes are coming in, and then bask in their wonder and praise. I am an urban gardener. I create life. I am the undisputed god of this 4x8 dirt universe. I bring rain from the tip of my hose. Bees do my bidding. Mosquitoes don't dare drink from my virile blood. Spiders are, well, very scary. And when one gets near me, I have to go inside and go to bed. Look on me. Look on me, my leafed children, for my very breath gives you life, and your oxygen doth sustain your master. Anyway, thank you for coming to my farm stand. I will sell you this one lemon I grew for $8,000.
Yeah, Justin Tyler.
I'm gonna call two comments.
You gotta call the comment out.
One, Bizarro Tony Stark in his clothes.
True.
You do look like Bizarro Tony
With the
Stark
glasses.
for sure. What?
Listen.
You look like Tony Stark if not a single one of his business ventures worked out.
Hey. So I'm just getting into crypto. So what crypto is well,
Also,
I like this.
You are Tony Stark.
I like this vibe.
You're Tony Stark if his alter ego is Aluminum Man.
Yeah.
God,
Copper Dude. Watch out. Here comes Copper Dude.
my new favorite line from any character is barefoot Contessa, put some shoes on, bitch.
I could hear that get you.
Please tweet that. It's so funny.
Yes, I definitely. Anytime anyone gives me any validation,
That feels like a
I do it.
fucking. That feels
What
like
was
a
that?
drill.
What'd you say?
What'd you say, Aaron?
Yeah, that feels like a drill tweet. Do y'all follow? Do y'all
Yeah,
follow
of
drill?
course.
On
Wint?
Twitter at all?
Drill.
Yeah, that feels like a drill tweet.
Yeah.
Wint, yeah. Also the other comment that this is a spoken word poem. I would argue that 95% of your pieces, Justin, are in most cases spoken word poems.
I definitely
They feel-
divorce myself from reality with a lot of. That reminds me, my writing partner, a guy named John Gabris. We years ago we were pitching a show, and or we were writing a show, and I put in this script. It was like two cops, and they were like, "All right, red eye hot zone drop," and he looked at the screen and was like, "What?" I was like, "A red eye hot zone drop," and he was like, "That's nonsense. That's no one would read that. You can't put that in the script. No one will read that and know what you're talking about." I was like, red eye, like a late night dropping into a hot zone for some action or something. He's like, "You're beyond
These are not
reality."
words. That's so funny.
And that's
But I feel like that one, Phil Dickel's Dill Pickles, right?
that still
Right.
haunts me, trying to keep that nonsense pile in my brain.
It is there though, right? Like you could
That a Charlie Brown Christmas
Yeah.
and your children's names.
Yeah. Wow. That's enough for a brain. That's enough to fill a brain.
those
What
three
are we trying
things
to prove?
and doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last thing.
I hate to tell you, that's not in my brain. That's in my body. My brain is trying to stop that.
I
Yeah,
love it.
actively. Oh boy. We should I think we should just welcome our next guest out, maybe. What do you say?
I mean, I would love
We
that.
feeling
Yeah.
Yeah.
it? I think we
This sounds
should.
like a fun one.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
Um,
welcome out. I mean, it's a tragic situation, but like, sometimes like a garden, the blossoms come out of dirt,
Mm.
and that's where
That's a
the
good point.
vegetables.
Wow, like it and
you
like an urban gardener. Yeah. I did
That's right.
wait, maybe I should say I did plant I started a little garden today.
Wow, where?
Bunch of stuff.
Nice. What are you growing?
Just a little
On
one.
the fire pit?
Just in my windowsill. We chives, basil, peppers, mint,
Cool.
and sunflowers. We'll see if sunflowers grow.
Sunflower.
Excited.
I like your tiny composed herbs. And you're like, and an apple tree. We'll see what happens. I dare you to not grow.
Yeah. and watermelon. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
All right. Let's
So
welcome out this next
stupid.
character, yeah?
Please, let's welcome out to the rectangle someone giving his best friend's eulogy.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Michael Ryan Waters. Mike was my best friend. When I visited him in the hospital those last couple days before he asked me to write something and then read it at his funeral. Sorry if I'm a little nervous. I was never as much of a performer as Mike. Probably because I didn't have to beg for attention growing up, because I was raised by two loving parents instead of TV reruns and a half-empty bottle of vodka. Seriously, alcoholism doesn't run in this family. It sprints. I'm sorry. Okay, I know you loved Mike. And I know that Mike loved comedian and roast master general Jeff Ross. I mean, I spent hours at his bedside reminiscing about our years and years of friendship. But Mike mostly told me cruel and specific things about all of you so that I could say them, because it was his dying wish for me to roast the absolute shit out of you fucking losers. His words. My deepest condolences to whoever has to sit next to Aunt Barb. Barb lost her husband earlier this month after 5 good years of marriage, plus another 27 years. The coroner determined it was an assisted death because anyone talking to Barb for more than 5 minutes would want to kill themselves. It's hard to find the right words to express how I'm feeling, because you're all probably too stupid to understand most words. I'll never forget meeting Mike for the first time in our freshman dorm. I walked up and I said, "Hi, my name's Josh." And he said that I reminded him of a bag of loose, rusty nails, because I'm also the last thing anyone would want to fuck. But deep down, Mike had a heart of gold right next to a bunch of family secrets that he told me. Where is great grandpa Heinrich? Is he out there? No? Probably because he's in hell for being a Nazi sympathizer. And now a poem that Mike, and I cannot stress this enough, made me write about Carol and her 2 lovely twins who, yep, they're sitting in the front row. Awesome. Great. Roses are red, though I prefer daisies. Hope you kept the receipt for your ugly ass babies. When they were born, their caps were all knit, and you broke the record for ugliest shit. This one's for Steve. What a brother-in-law. If that's what they make, please cut off your balls. Okay. Well, now I wish I was dead, so I'm going to stop and just kind of wrap up really quickly. There's absolutely no excuse for what I said, except for my dying friend made me say it. All right, now I'd like to just forget the speech for a moment and leave you with something that Mike gave to me that he wanted to share with you all here. And in conclusion, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Tom Powers.
Tom
Powers.
Powers.
Looking slick.
Oh, thank you. I'm in my my summer 2020 wedding outfit, which is business on top, basketball shorts on the bottom, baby.
Absolutely.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
loose. You never have to look formal again down there.
You're getting compared to a celeb in the comments.
Which one?
People saying, "What would I give to get roasted by Neil Patrick Harris?"
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be great if he was here.
Maybe start working.
No, I think they're saying the idea here is that you're Neil Patrick Harris.
They think that you look like Neil Patrick Harris, which is a huge compliment.
I love that. I love that for me. Thank you, person. Thank you, internet.
Thank you, internet. I love that. At first, you just thought they were saying they would have rather this be done by Neil Patrick Harris. And you're like, yeah, that would be
like,
cool.
you know what? Sure.
If he calls you back.
Oh man,
very fun. Really great. That was like Reservoir Dog ass.
Definitely.
Double birds there too.
Fucking,
Very
like right there with you behind it.
Directed by look at that. It's great.
Which is really different. You can always say, like, it's kind of funny when like you see a kid try to flip somebody off because it's obvious they've never done it before. It's just like all
they curl everything up.
Oh yeah, they do. Ew. They do.
Nah, you got
a tight fist.
That is so gross.
Well, and on the opposite side, someone that is so comfortable doing it, where it's just like very lazy.
Yeah.
Let me just say, also, very veiny hands, Thomas.
Oh wow!
These old things.
Like, can we get a front and back just for Slate?
5'10". No, 5'9".
And wow, no, you can stretch a little bit. It's Zoom. Sarah, do you think there's a point where you're like, okay, wait, that hand's too veiny, and the attractiveness starts to fall off?
Like Hulk veiny?
No, I'm just mean like not that there's a musculature. There's just like mostly vein.
The more blood, the better. I don't know how many times I have to explain this.
Even
you're valued based on blood.
Are these? You sound like a vampire.
Yeah.
No.
That was a convincing no. Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough. Fair enough.
I think. I mean, sound off in the comments, folks. I think there's something about they're hard working hands.
What about calluses? That's a hand that's working hard. Why are you going to vein?
Callus. We could do a callus. I didn't say no calluses.
Like dirt, like filth, like
dirt under the fingernails. Absolutely.
Smashed knuckles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Burns.
I'm not even that attracted to men anymore. I
was gonna say. That's why you're riding so hard for vein.
I'm like, listen, I'm an expert.
Yeah.
I've heard it on TikTok. I think there's something nice about veiny. Just some veins, you know? Anyway, this has been my time.
What camera are you using? Because it is insane.
Wow, look at Eric getting into the nitty gritty.
This whole thing?
Yeah. It's driving me crazy.
Built in on the Dell XPS 15.
The Dell?
Use promo code Neil Patrick Harris.
That pisses me off because I spent $29,000 on this MacBook Pro and it doesn't look as good.
Oh, but you can have the Notes app.
Wow, the roast master continues to ride. Very good. I gotta say, Tom's also very well lit. It may be a part of what you're jealous.
Yeah, you just look so good. All that. And you were recently in Canada for Sketchfest, right?
I was for a famous, the famous Montreal Sketchfest.
Wow!
Wow! Yes. Well, they just cut our feed. They just cut our feed on the Just for Laughs Facebook page.
Oh fuck! Oh no! How did it go though? Was it fun?
Oh, it was so good. I saw so much good Canadian comedy. It felt like they just kind of picked up the Toronto comedy scene and dropped it in Montreal for a weekend. So Got to see a bunch of good people from there, a bunch of good Montreal acts.
What did they talk about?
That's good.
Yeah.
Everybody, that was our show. Thanks so much.
Smallwood Parsons, everybody.
Do you have anything coming up you want to plug?
Yeah, going to be doing some improv this Friday at the Tank, NYC.
Damn.
Come by at 9:30 if you want to see an old improvised movie.
Cool.
And yeah.
Do they still? Are they still? And is that through the Armory?
Yes, through the Armory. Yes, yeah.
And so it's the same location.
Same location.
Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
Every time I hear about a theater that fucking made it, I'm just happy. Good.
Yeah.
Whatever happened.
Hell yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much for being here. This piece is a fucking crush. So good. Yeah. And we'll see you soon. Yeah.
See you soon, Tom.
All right.
Later.
Oh boy, folks,
Right.
we're already seeing it in the chat. We have some horrible news for you.
Yeah.
Two pieces of news. One piece that is bad and one that's even worse. The bad news is that I'm next. That's and then there's even worse news. Thanks, Jorge. That was fast.
Wow. There's a
You have that one written
time.
up. Jorge's been waiting to release that one.
That was quick. The worst news is that there's no more comedy after.
No more
my
comedy.
performance. Comedy
Yeah,
is banned. That's correct, Robin. No more comedy. No more yucks. No more guffaws. No more
tickaloos.
Stop with the tickaloos. They're not a thing.
That's a normal. Let's talk about it.
I don't like it. And if you have facial hair, it's saying tickaloos should be a felony, I think, because it's weird. I don't like it.
What's better than giggles? Giggles is dumb too. Tickaloos.
I like giggles.
Right next door.
Yeah.
Tickaloos and this give me the same feeling.
The tight fist.
I don't like it.
Tickaloos.
But if you like our comedy and you want to see more of it, you can see it on our YouTube page. Guess what? Our TikTok is fucking back. We threw two videos on it in the past. There are 2 new videos on it in the past week, and there is more to come.
Holy
How exciting is that?
Come hang out. We are delivering content on all fronts.
Yeah.
I'm going to be parenting later, and I was just parenting earlier. You got a little taste of that. Come over to my house.
That's exciting. Oh, and one more thing. We have a live show coming up on Sunday, June the 12th.
I'm checking.
And it's going to be so much fun. Sarah has a cool living room. That's true. We have a live show coming up Sunday, June 12th. We're going to have a bunch of bangers on it again. It's always a fun time as the weather gets warmer. We hang out after the show. We have fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to be great. You got to check it out. Look it up. You can look up Characters Welcome Fringe, and you can, I'm sure, already find tickets for it, and we'd love to have you there.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out. But in the meantime, we got to get to this final character. We got to bring it out.
We do.
So please welcome to the nice. Wow. The stagecraft has not slipped in the Feurer household. While Eric is getting ready for 1 second, hit us up at the Characters Welcome Business Venmo if you like what you see, because we like to hear your applause via cash. And we do. And put a comment in there. We will read it aloud. But in the meantime, I'm assuming Eric's ready now, fully in costume. Please welcome out to the rectangles a very popular character in New York City right now, your window AC unit. Woo!
Så schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber.
Hey! Your window AC unit. It's the first summer after 2.5 years inside, and also the first summer after like 60 years of ignoring climate science. So I think this is going to be the hottest summer yet. I can feel it. Listen, the only thing hotter than this exhaust port are those skinny polar bears in the North Pole. So yeah, I think it's safe to say I'm about to have myself a hot grill summer. Yeah. Every June, I come out of the closet, happy Pride, and I am DTF, dripping tons of Freon. I am like so wet right now. I am juicing down the windowsill, across the carpet, onto that copy of Al Gore's Inconvenient Truth that you've been using to balance the coffee table with. Yeah. This summer is gonna be different. I finally turned 18. So according to the New York City Energy Efficiency Committee, I'm officially illegal, baby. Yeah. Yeah, you know me. I don't have a filter. You didn't know how to clean it, so you threw it away. Now, this summer, I'm going to be on all the apps. Hinge, Tinder, Weather. Oh, Weather is great. Weather matches you up. It matches you up with a 5-day forecast based on how much you let 4 billionaires fuck up the world. And let me tell you, we're getting some hits. That was normal. Hot grill summer, baby. Like, everyone is turning me on. You, your roommate, that's it. Those are the 2 people I know that exist. If what I'm seeing on the news is accurate, I'm about to get fingered a lot. But I'm not going to get tied down this summer. Literally, you put me in the window so fast, I am going to fall out and kill somebody. That's what Hot Girl Summer is all about, baby. Oh, in a minute, I'm going to need a monumental climate crisis to cover up. Feeling fussy, a little dusty, musty, crusty, trying to fix things. We done fucked up. Yeah. I'm going to do it right this summer, not like last year. I went out a little too hard with my besties, and we blacked out an entire city block. When I forgot to use protection, I got eggs from that pigeon. Oh, my God, that was horrible. My crevice was itchy, yeah. Oh, look, there's some construction workers down there. I know it's wrong, but I'm going to cold call them. Hey, boys, is it hot out there, or are we all going to be dead in like 5 years tops? Hot girl summer!
Yeah.
Eric Feurer, everybody, with a great little. Now that costume is great. The size
Really
of it,
good costume.
that's great.
I'm glad you like it because let me see. Like, I don't know if you can see. Like, there is nothing to this thing. It's like a
Yeah.
It's great.
It looks
cartoon.
fantastic, though.
I'm glad it looks good.
The tube is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go put it back in my AC after this.
Absolutely.
Oh wow, that's actually from an AC because that's a big old tube.
This is my filter, and that's my tube. Yeah, that's my tube.
Wow,
if you can believe it. And this is a Nintendo Switch controller.
Oh yes, that works. Oh, shout out to Jorge. Okay, I'll admit I laughed. You got him. You got the haters.
Wow, thanks, Jorge. Appreciate it, my guy. What a nice dude.
Great comment from Raisin Delta when you ran away. Is Eric's character a guy whose bedtime it is? Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem like it. Let me tell you, I put boxers on this morning, never put pants on once today. We stayed inside the whole time. These were my all-day clothes. All-day clothes.
Oh yeah.
If I may quote you, what a dream.
What a dream.
Folks, I'm wearing a bathing suit because I don't have any clean underwear.
We truly are.
Yeah.
You gotta. Folks, can you believe it? We did it.
We did it.
We lived, we laughed, we loved, we cuddled in our sleeps, we forgave quickly, we had patience, we laughed often.
And love lives here.
And love
does live here.
Lives here.
It's true.
Thank you once again for sticking around with us and commenting and donating to our Venmo business account characters.
That's right. Real quick, we got one more from Cristal Celeste. Feel better, Jorge.
Let's bring in our sick little boy. Come in here, little guy.
Sick little
Here's our
little
sick
prince.
little boy.
Look at him. Staff Ensign Jorge is here to say, I'm sick.
How dare you, as the captain?
Actually,
Actually, the more I think about
honestly,
it,
it's a red
it's
shirt.
not. I
Yeah.
think this just means I'm going to die because
Yeah,
it's red.
exactly. It's
So there's that. Anyway, I can't hear you because I wasn't prepared for this, so I'm going to go die.
Perfect.
Oh.
Thanks, everybody.
Fuck, I was gonna Jeff Ross him so hard, and I didn't. But yeah, folks, thank you so much for being here. We did it. We've got a new video is going to pop up on the YouTube channel tomorrow. There's going to be some new TikTok stuff soon, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We'll be back. Have a great holiday weekend. If you got some time off work, keep those birds tight.
Wait, no. What were you going to say, Eric?
I was gonna say I hope you're okay, and I was wondering if you were sick because of karma from being such a little piece of shit to me for.
Whoa, what?
Okay. Well, good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
What? Explain. Wow.